What's up, y'all? It's your man BBondz, and this is another A&R Report. So look, major headlines right now, man. Your boy Diddy is getting sued yet again. All right, now if we didn't think in the last episode with him that the P.Diddy situation wouldn't put him under, now Cassie, remember Cassie, you know, former artist, Ryan Leslie protege, is now suing her former boss and lover. All right, and this is going to get nasty because I guess if there ever was a pile on, this is the pile on right now. So not only does he have to worry about the whole P.Diddy Tupac situation, but now he has to worry about Cassie. And this situation, here as it reads from thesource.com. Shout out to The Source, my home, and shout out Londell and everybody there that makes The Source keep moving and being the Bible of all hip-hop news media. All right, it says Diddy is being sued by his former lover Cassie, stating she was raped and sex trafficked during their relationship. Cassie, born Cassandra Ventura, filed the suit in New York City, stating that she was the victim of a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. Wow. So let's talk about that for a minute, man, because, you know, this is a situation here where we're seeing more and more of you artists out there. Yes, you artists are being victim to a lot of sexual assault allegations. Now, in earlier videos, I've told you guys that you have to really watch out, because these fans and these chicks that are hanging around you really aren't hanging around you because they think that you're just cool and the most awesome person ever, but they're hanging around you because they want a little bit of what you have. Now, this is just, you know, something that you guys already know. You know, I'm not telling you anything new. I'm not rewriting the Bible, but I am letting you know that you guys have to really keep your head on a swivel about who you're around, because I know in your youth, and you know, shit, I was young too, you know, moving through this industry, is that I didn't, you know, at that point in time, I was so focused on my goal of becoming what I wanted to become and working for who I worked for and doing a great job and really, you know, breaking through, that it wasn't even, you know, an important thing for me to just have to get out here with all these chicks. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. So, you know, you guys have to really be careful and watch how you're moving. Watch who you're moving with. You know, make sure that you do background checks. Make sure that, you know, you're vetting your people out, even your own people, because they may open the door for unwanted bullshit to happen to you. Just like Tupac, man, back in '93, him, Haitian Jack, and some other guys were in a hotel room with a young lady. They messed around and smashed her out, passed her around, and Pac was asleep, you know, but he still had to take that charge and ended up doing like, what, 3 years or so in jail? You know, like, come on, man. You know, this type of thing can really harm and sidetrack your career greatly. So you got to watch out. But, you know, this situation here is very touchy, because Cassie was with him. She was with him as a willing participant, you know, and there's a certain thing, and I tell this all the time to my young guys. I tell them, I say, look, there's a difference between reality and perception. Okay, and for you to be successful in this life, you have to really understand what that is, the reality and the perception of it. Now, the perception is that, you know, oh, he did these horrible things to Cassie and she was just such a victim and she just couldn't help, you know, him doing all these things. He had power over her. She couldn't do anything. No, that's not it. The reality of the situation is that Cassie was probably addicted to the lifestyle. I'm pretty sure she loved being around and with a very powerful man in the industry, a kingmaker. And she also probably loved the fact that she didn't have to worry about any money. Everything was always laid out for her, and she didn't have to really have any wants. You know, anything she wanted, she had it. You know, trips, clothes, jewels, all of that. She had that. So, breaking this down, they broke up roughly 6 years ago. Okay? Roughly 6 years ago, something like that. She's since moved on with a personal trainer, and she got married. A year a year after her and Diddy broke up, and then she had 2 babies. You know, so let's think about that for a minute. Maybe the money stopped coming in, you know, as she was used to for her lifestyle that she had for the past, you know, some odd years. Maybe her husband, which I've seen him plant many tweets before in messages on Instagram, calling Diddy out about certain things, asking him to leave Cassie alone. And, you know, maybe he probably put her up to it. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is that she enjoyed a lifestyle. She fully participated in a lifestyle. And for her now to, you know, file this claim, because this is a civil suit, mind you, a civil suit, meaning that there is money on the line. It's not a criminal suit. This is a civil suit. So she's looking for money. You know, it's kind of like, yo, if you broke, just say so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the well ran dry, and now you're trying to get more money, which is very suspicious. You know, it's very, very suspicious. But $30 million is what she's suing for. And except it says included in the lawsuit was a 2018 rape, which Cassie stated as Diddy attempted to prevent her from leaving him. And with that is a very touchy subject, because there is a Survivors Act, which is in New York City right now. And I want to touch on that real quick, just to let you guys know that the Survivors Act. The Survivors Act was something that they put in play. And this act right here is going to allow anyone who was sexually abused or anything, they're going to allow that person to come in and stake a claim, you know, a lawsuit. So I don't understand what right now this could be, but it's something. So we just have to figure this one out. But I'm gonna tell you, I got a story I want to tell you guys, and this story will kind of, you know, maybe shed a little bit of light, but then again, it may also make you think a little twice about Mr. Diddy Combs, you know. So I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to tell that story on my next one. But I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. All right, just giving out little teasers right now. I'm trying to get back into the flow of this thing, man. And you know, let's do that. All right, I'll get with you guys in a minute. As you know, my motto: positive minds move forward. Peace.